Hey guys, Closey here, and welcome back to Fernbus Coach Simulator. My goodness, it has been such a long time. I think it's been more than a year actually since I've played this game. But we are back and we are here to feature some new and upcoming stuff, in particular, the Netherlands DLC. So you can see in the map, Holland is here. The Netherlands will be coming soon. On the 15th of December, this will be released as a DLC. It will cost around 9.99 USD, and that will fluctuate depending on where you are, which region you're in, but should be around that price range more or less. Huge thanks to TML Studios for giving me a copy of this upcoming DLC so I can feature it in advance and show it to you guys. So let's go and sightsee together, right? Pretty hyped. Now we are starting off here in this place which I will not have a chance of pronouncing successfully. But I'll try anyway. Mönchengladbach. Close enough? Oh, I'll take it. But we'll starting from there, and then we'll be crossing into Holland, and then we'll be going to Rotterdam directly. Just to take a peek of how the Netherlands looks like in this game. Right? Something new as well, at least something new for me. I read that, the third generation of the MAN Lines coach was released a couple of months back, I think. And in line with that, a lot of other updates as well in the past year, and I'm liking it. You have these customizable colors which you can choose which part you want to change, like bodywork for example. I want to change the color there, or if I want to change in addition the mirrors, then I can click that and change that as well. But I like the system, the repaint system that they have. It's very organic. It's very intuitive once you get the hang of it. So let's do that. And that's like a black and blue combination I like. Some other details, you can change the wheel configuration. And this coach in particular has that fancy, instead of the default mirrors, you can have like an OptiView mirror is what they call it. But basically these are cameras. And then you have the screens inside which act as your mirror. It's going to be very fancy. So let's go with that. Right, starting off 8 a.m. Let's do this. This is also the first time I'm playing with since I upgraded to the RTX 3080. So we'll see how that works. I had to modify some files in the background for increasing the FPS limit, because I think by default the FPS limit is 60, but I wanted it to be 120, so it's a lot smoother in my view. Although in your view, unfortunately, I think it will be the same. So let's have a look at the performance a bit. Not really reaching 120 at the moment, although I'm not maxing out anywhere. We'll see. Some very small updates, but very well appreciated. They finally fixed the direction pad. So I have a G27, and the G27 steering wheel has this directional pad. Previously, I could not even map the walking controls properly there, but since looks like they fixed it since. Cool, right? And of course, with all these bells and whistles, right? Still a bit dark outside, but that should change in a bit because the sun is starting to peek out from there. Right, how does the cab look? Looks perfectly modern. I like. Won't spend too much time here as Netherlands is the main focus. Track IR is working, so that's good. Also am changing that a bit. Close those up. Okay. Activate destination display. Start up the engine. There it is, the OptiView mirrors. Those are cameras. Nice addition. Not too shabby startup sounds, and I do like that they listen to the feedback, because now you can see the speed limit is clearly legible even from this view. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. Thank you, DML, for listening. Right, turn on the air conditioning there. 18 degrees might be a bit too cold. Let's make it like 21. Right. I'll turn off the FPS counter for now. Looks like it's getting laggy. But that should normalize later as we continue to drive along. Shift gear up. If I still remember the controls. Brake. Right, off we go. Follow the navigation will do, although it is traffic. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm liking this OptiView so much now that I'm using it. It is fancy, but it is kind of in the way, isn't it? Like, why is it in your face like that? Is it really like that in real life? Like, I would have expected this camera to be like in between there, in this blind spot where the post is. I would have expected the camera to be put there instead of blocking the visibility. So, not the biggest fan for now, but it is very functional. At least you always see what's behind you. It looks like traffic is pretty heavy. There's something weird with the lights as well. The lens flares look a bit weird, like that one. They have been updating the graphics ever since, so that might have been tweaked as well. They might have to tweak that back, because I don't recall that being the case before. In terms of graphics settings, I just have everything maxed. Everything on Epic, 1440 resolution. Oh, this will take a while, guys. I think I will have to... Yeah, I'll bring you guys back when I get to the starting point, because I think this traffic will take a while, okay? So, BRBs. We're almost here. Finally, a couple of minutes after. Little bit of patience. Real traffic. Yeah, the traffic density is definitely realistic, I'll give it that. Right, lots of passengers today. Looks like lots of people want to go to Holland. Man, don't you wish for times like these again? Very different times we're living in, but thankfully we have these simulators so we can still live those moments. Right, let's go and check these guys in. How do you do this again? Okay, we can do an express check-in. I'll just do this quick. I have to open the doors here for their bags so they can put those in. That should work, I think. Yeah, we're seeing some bags in there now.
Hello,
okay.
Mein Ticket. Danke sehr.
Sure thing.
Hello, bitte sehr. Danke.
Did I actually check in? I forgot if I logged in my system.
Das ist gar nicht mein Bus.
This looks like some new models as well on the passengers. That's nice. Although they look like they're still repeating. And they're still not walking into the bus, are they? I thought they fixed that already. Yeah, they're still blinking in and out of existence. Am I remembering that from another game? Or was it in Tourist Bus Sim, maybe? There you go. Right, looking good. I think everyone is here. I'll double check once we get on board. Everybody cozy. Let's sit down and check our phone. So we have, if you look at passengers, the interface has changed a bit, but okay, there we go. Everybody's checked. And we should be leaving at, let's see, 8 a.m. Okay, so we can actually fast forward that. A minute until departure. There you go, 8:01. And then now we should be able to close the doors. Make sure that Wi-Fi is on, passenger monitors are on. Oh, that's my favorite. It has been a while. Kitchen clearance, restroom clearance. Particle filter, I don't know. Reading lights, passenger lights, and let's play the announcement. Hello and welcome. Did I disable it? Oh, that's sad. I did play it, right? Yeah, I did play it. Huh, okay. Anyway, that's all looking good. Right. So what time is it now? I guess it's 8:02. 8:01. Oh, that should be fine. Right, do we have the reverse cam? Yes, there it is. Reverse cam. Well, maybe release the parking brake first. Okay. I do love the built-in seasons integration. That has been something we have been requesting for a long time in other games. You know what I'm referring to? Fernbus has it built in from the beginning. And there should be also dynamic weather here. So I would expect rain to come out at one point. Although, to be honest, I kind of forgot what the hotkeys are for the wipers. So we'll figure it out as we go later. One thing I'd like to highlight as well, though, I do like the thing they did here. They really highlighted the speedometer, because I imagine it can be quite hard to look at the analog speedo, especially if you have like lower resolution or the graphic settings are lower, then everything will be a bit more blurred. But with this, with that huge speedometer there, things will get a lot easier for sure. The refresh rate is not the best though, like you can see. It is, I think, the speed only refreshing every couple of seconds, so it's not very accurate. And what happened to my GPS? Okay, there, it's just third left here now. That's weird. I think it got lost for a bit. Oh, I love the textures here on the ground. Very nice. And force feedback is in full effect. My wheel is shaking like crazy. Track IR still works perfectly fine. Oh, I love the detail in the city. How do you read this again? I'll leave you guys to to pronounce it. But let's go to Holland. I hope I didn't forget anything major. FPS is silky smooth, although not 120. Don't think it's not even reaching 60. Let's have a look at it again. 42, that's pretty low actually. Yeah, if you look at my GPU, CPU, everything, nothing is really getting maxed out, so I'm wondering why that's not working. Huh. That is interesting. Let's see later, once we get on the highway. Maybe the city is busy. Okay, let's turn that off for now. Enjoy the view. Might not be 60, but it does feel smooth for some reason, so maybe the counter is wrong. I'm not sure, but I like it. Right. Snow. Let's make sure we're not hitting anybody. Oh, that's beautiful. I like. The mirrors are helping a lot. OptiView mirrors, mirror cams. I think it was Mercedes who first released this. I first saw this kind of technology in the new Actros. At least in the new Actros MP5. Glad to see that other manufacturers are implementing it as well. Winter is in full effect. There is something different about the steering mechanism. It's like at higher speeds it doesn't follow me as much, which might be realistic actually. Just takes a bit of getting used to, because other sims that I play don't have the same mechanism. I'm enjoying this. Bit of a very different feel. And the morning has come. Nice. Are those sunflowers? What are those? Yeah, those are supposedly sunflowers, but filled with snow. Does anyone know? Do sunflowers bloom during winter? I wouldn't have the slightest idea, so I'll leave you guys to it. Oh, beautiful. Look at the sun at the back. Let's have a look. Let's risk it. Oh, you know what? I don't have to risk it. You know why? Because we can actually, I remembered, with one of the recent updates they did, actually not recent, but can go to photo mode now. Pause the game. Go and check out that view. And take a photo however you like. That one. Change the field of view. Oh, look at the reflections on the bus there. Very nice. Not too shabby, eh? Okay, I'm happy. Oh, get back to it. Right. Speed limit is 130 here. Wow. Interesting. Good. Engine sounds are okay-ish. Of course, I have very high standards with engine sounds because I've been exposed to some amazing sound modders in the trucking community. So it does not sound very organic or engine-like in terms of revving up, switching gears and stuff. But I'll take it. It's not that bad. It's not like it hurts the ears. It's just not something you look for. Can we overtake these guys? Yeah, I think this OptiView camera would be a lot of help, especially with those without track IR, because even if your view is like this, you would be able to see the camera perfectly, like the left side perfectly. So that would help a lot. Why do I feel like I'm not looking straight though? Alright, there you go. 100 kilometers per hour limit. Now we should be crossing over to Netherlands soon. I'm expecting there should be like a border at least. We won't need to stop, but we should have some flags. German and the Netherlands flag coming up. We'll see how it looks in a bit. In the meantime, guys, enjoy the view. It does feel smoother now. Let's have a look at the FPS in a bit. 1 second, let me just overtake here again. These trucks in front are really slow. Can I squeeze in? Okay, they're not giving way. The AI, I think, has been improved as well. There have been instances where I got into close contact with them, but it's not that bad. I mean, they're still stopping right before we smash into each other. And they're not giving way too much. So I think it's just the right amount of aggressiveness. Alright. There we go. So I am not familiar with the signs in Holland, but you guys let me know, okay? I'm sure there are some experts here. You guys be the judge if the signs they did, if the roads that they created, if they look like the ones in Netherlands, or if they are like just from Germany but a little bit different. Because there has been that kind of feedback before in their older map DLCs. Like I think in Austria, when they added it, the signage was wrong. So a lot of people were complaining. But I think with the France DLC, they fixed that. They made more accurate signages. So hopefully, with the Netherlands, they learned one more step. And that made things even better. We'll see soon. The suspense is real. I also haven't stepped into the Netherlands at all, so we'll go and encounter it together. Now there is a bit of haze, a little bit of white out feel, but I guess that's pretty realistic given the weather. It is a snowy winter morning. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh crap, yeah. Gets very tricky with the steering when you get to these speeds. Amsterdam. I think we are in Netherlands already, based on that sign. It looks like we should be stopping here. Yeah, the exit sign is the UIT, which I never knew how to pronounce. I remember that because in Germany it's Ausfahrt, right? And here it's Ui. I tried learning it before. Some Dutch guys were teaching me how to pronounce it, but I never got it. Dutch is a very hard language for me to even recognize, much less understand, and much less speak. So I think I need a lot more education on that before I can even pronounce that word. Here we go, guys. So we are entering into new territory now. It's a shame we didn't see any of the flags though. I didn't notice any transition until we came across some signs, so you let me know if you spotted anything, okay? Do like the variety there, lots of different buildings on the side. And of course, we have windmills. Call these windmills, right? Very iconic in Holland. They say we should be treated to a lot of tulips as well. Is that true? Because in the Philippines, there is this, I think it is a brand of flowers. It's called Holland tulips. I guess Holland must be pretty famous for those, for it to be included in the brand. Getting a lot of stuttering. Things loading in probably. There we go. Things normalized now. Let's have a look at the FPS. Yeah, it's nothing to be... My graphics card is not being happy about this. Look at the GPU utilization, only 70%. Which is a bit different because I played offline yesterday. Just to check if the game was loading. I did a free play. And it was going up to 120 FPS most of the time. So that's weird. Yeah, strange. Maybe the FPS lock got into play again. I don't know. Maybe it's the OptiView that's causing a problem. Because if it's needing to load all of these every time. Yeah, when I played offline yesterday, I did not use the OptiView. So that might be the differentiating factor. You guys let me know if you play this game as well. If you use OptiView versus the mirrors, the normal mirrors. Let me know if you encounter some performance degradation, okay? Yeah, as it is, it's fairly smooth. It's not silky smooth, but it is smooth enough to give you a nice driving experience. After all, we're not playing shooters, so we don't really need like 120, 200 FPS. It's a nice to have, but not critical. Would be very nice though, very, very nice to have. So where are we now? Actually, I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's check on the map a bit. I think I can press M here. There you go. Yeah, we are nearing. So we are, I think, halfway there. We'll be crossing a large junction. Let's see how that junction will look like. It's like one of those, they call it trombone interchanges. Not too shabby, eh? Gives you a very nice difference if you've been playing Truck Sim for the longest time. And let's face it, people who play this game probably play Truck Sim as well and vice versa. But some people prefer coaches more. Give you that different feel of driving a large bus, interacting with passengers. So that might be something that this game would be perfect for. And now that with the game comes with all these maps, you have Germany, you have Austria, you have France, and now you will have the Netherlands come December 15th. That will give you a nice area to be driving in. It's also going to be pretty cool because I believe this game has a very large scale. What is the scale of this game? I forgot. 1:8, 1:4. But it's fairly large. So it is closer to reality than in Truck Sim, for example. Because Truck Sim, I think, is 1:19. I am looking forward to those cities and unique buildings. Oh, that might be one of the unique buildings. Anyone know what that is? Yeah, I think we are coming across one of those cities now. Cool. There we go, some signage. And I like that they fixed that as well, that you can actually see the text now even from afar. That was one of my complaints before. The signs would be like empty, you would only see the blue background and the text would only pop up when you get near. which can be catastrophic if you're relying on the signs. A sign of a good map making is if you can turn off your GPS and just follow the signs. That means all the signage is there. That means all the turns are intuitive. Things like that. Oh, this looks beautiful. Let's take a photo here, guys. I'll take you with me. Yeah, there you go. Oh, wait, I think I have to go to exterior view. There you go. I just noticed the foot of these guys are jutting out. Might need a bit of adjustment. Now this is beta. Just to highlight, we are in the beta phase. So the adjustments are all work in progress. This is not yet full release version. So hopefully they are able to tweak that in time for the release to the public. Oh, there you go. Actually looks quite nice, huh? Perfect wintry morning. So like the ambiance, the birds tweeting. Good. I take it. Right. Off we go straight to Rotterdam. Getting on the highway again. These signs look pretty German, but I'm not sure if in Netherlands the signs are different when it comes to the highway sign, motorway sign, whatever we call it. Then the no entry. But yeah, the signage really are a huge part of any driving game. Driving simulator, all of the lighting here, beautiful. Shadows on the trees as well. Did things become smoother or is that just me? No, it's just me. It's just imagining things. Yeah, it does seem very smooth and very stable. Maybe that's why. If you look at the frame time on the performance, that line at the bottom of all those numbers on the upper left, that's the frame time. So the idea there, the goal is to have that as consistent as possible. The more flat it is, the better the experience will be, because that means there are no jumps, there are no sudden changes in the frame rate. So that gives you a smooth performance. So even though we're not reaching 60 even, our GPU is far from getting maximized. Something is limiting us, and I can't tell what. But the overall frame rate is stable, so that gives us a very nice driving experience here. And you can't actually tell if you are on low FPS or not because of that smooth frame rate or consistent frame rate. Very nice. Oh, of course, you have the wind turbines. Is it the right design? Oh, I love that view. With this view, the haze goes out. I actually like this a lot better, the lighting, because if you look like this, the haze comes back. So it might not be a haze thing, it might be a lighting thing, huh? Yeah. Maybe it's a gamma thing. Yeah, I can change the gamma, because the gamma at default is 2.2. If I lower that, we might actually get some better graphics. Let's see. Let's try it, okay? Let's try it. Let's just experiment. So graphics. So the graphic settings. Yeah, I pick on all 100 resolution scale. The gamma, let's try and lower it to 1.8 maybe from 2.2, just so it won't be like washed out. Because maybe in winter it's a bit more washed out. Yeah, that does seem a bit more good to me. Yeah, I think that works for me better. Let's go with that for now. Nice. So I'm happy that they changed the speed limit. I think one thing they haven't changed yet is I see a left dot on the lower left of the GPS. Let me zoom to it. That one. I think that's saying which road you're in. And in the Netherlands, the highways are colored red. The icon for the highways. I think that's saying what highway we're at. It's not that important. What's important is really the speed limit. So I'm happy that they listened to that feedback. Thank you, TML. Good. It's nice to see all the different kinds of traffic as well. Or have they been adding that, the different variants? Maybe, maybe. Let's go and overtake these guys because this truck in front most probably only has an 80 km/h speed limit. As most trucks are limited at in Europe, at least in Western Europe. Rotterdam straight ahead, 812. I like the signage. In my basic eyes, I like that. Although this one does cut out like so. So you have to make sure you have to stay on the right lane. Not sure if that's how it is in real life. But the signage I think is accurate or close enough. Good to see that they have put that much detail in there. How about here? FPS. There we go. We're bridging 60 now at least. Yeah. It did feel a bit smoother. Still have that cutting off lane there, which I don't think should be there. They have gone with that kind of design on the roads ever since in Germany. I've not seen that in Truck Sim most of the time, so I'm not sure if that is correct. The left lane, which is supposedly the fast lane, suddenly cutting out like that doesn't feel safe. But then again, I've never driven here in real life, so maybe that's how it is. As always, you guys let me know. Oh, I love the design, the model of these wind turbines. There's even a beacon at the top there, blinking red light for the aircraft and stuff, so they have visibility even at night. Very nice. Oh, we have all these vintage buildings as well. Classic Dutch buildings, of course. Pretty good weather so far. I was actually expecting it to snow. Here, and the change in the landscape, I like it. I actually didn't notice it. Did you guys notice? Except for that floating tree that might need adjustment. Did you guys notice that over here, the season seems to have changed? Like, when we started in Germany, it was pretty snowy. But when we got to the Netherlands here, snow has not reached these parts yet. Like, it's still autumn, based on how this looks. Even on the roads, you don't have any snow. I like that. It's a very subtle change. I didn't even notice it. I think even in the beginning, when we crossed over to the Netherlands, there was a bit of snow. But over in this area, the weather slowly transitioned. Nice. I wonder if that has something to do with the dynamic weather as well, or if that's more the specific part of the map. I would attribute that to the weather.
Blut für den Blutgott, Schädel für den Thron.
Yeah. Sudden stopping on the highway, probably not what you want in an AI behavior. There might be some tweaking needed in this junction because it seems like the AI stops. Or at least they stopped. Let's see if that truck stops behind us. Not really, but maybe it was like depending on the circumstance, AI logic. Or maybe it's just the driver not seeing that there was something up ahead, so we're not able to brake in time. Nice change of pace though. Very different feel, and that can be both a good and a bad thing. I've been driving in Truck Sim a lot recently. Really loving it. This game gives a very different feel, even though it's a driving game as well. I can't quite place it. The steering feels different. The force feedback feels different. The roads feel different. And some of it is in a good way, some of it not so good, but in general very different, and that's a generally good thing. Because normally you play, for example, Truck Sim, and you want something new, you want something different. This might just be it. I like the signs. The signs get my vote. Definitely. Oh, nice. I like that feeling. The physics on the coach is pretty believable for me. Roundabout. Slow down. Well, look, no one there. Enter. Where are we going? I like this. Humongous roundabout below the highway. I like. Yes, yes. Very good. Very interesting. This bus is humongous. This is the largest variant. But driving it like this, it doesn't feel large at all. It just feels like a car. Which I guess is a testament to how well the bus is made. If it doesn't feel clunky. Oh, look at that lighting, guys. Beautiful. I love it when the sun seeps through those sun rays past those trees. Beautiful. The power of Unreal Engine. The Unreal Engine does have its limitations, but in this particular scenario, beautiful. All these cars. 50 here, I guess? Yeah, 50 speed limit. City limits. It's pretty standard. Car there. I like that new logo of the MAN. The lion. Are we close? This should be Rotterdam already. Right, yeah. Should be. Oh, interesting. What is this? Okay, let me try and read this. I don't know how to read this. I guess we stay here. Very small tunnel. Yeah, because I think the middle one is like an underpass. This one is when you are going above and turning left. Yeah, okay, I think this is the right lane. Perfect. That's nice. Yeah, these are the types of road networks that I am looking forward to. The, could you call it exotic ones? Yeah, that one. I have like an underpass right there. And for us, we're above here. And this is where you can turn. Cool. So where are we going? Here? Okay. Nice, it's there. Destination is right on the left side. Right on the left side might be confusing. On the left side. I also like that their turning left lane has proper spacing. It doesn't just come out at the last moment. There is sufficient space there, if you noticed. That is quite different from the other cities that they have, at least in Germany. And I like how the indicators look on the MAN. Very classy. Oh, it's go already. Hurry. Is that go for us as well? I have no idea. I guess so. I like how Rotterdam was made. Very unique look. If it is how it looks in real life, you guys let me know, okay? No entry there, so we go through here. Let's get some space in. Let's turn here properly. Give it a lot of space. Oh, the SG Bus livery is still working. Nice. I downloaded that in the Steam Workshop, if I remember correctly. That's a livery we have here in Singapore for our city buses. Stagecoach as well. Yeah, some of the liveries you download will be available in the AI. Even the clumsy skin there. That was made by Cheeseport. Yeah, there we go. What did it say? I didn't read the subtitle. Good. I think we were early. What time is it anyway? It's 11:07. Yeah, 11:37. We are actually good. Okay, so let's go and open the doors here. Good. Awesome. How do you close the lights? I forgot already. Let's do this. I don't think you can close them. Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that. Right, off you go, guys. They're waiting for their bags. Here you go. Get your bags and move along. Thank you. Right, let's see how we did. Except for that major accident that was caused by AI. I think we're good. Yeah, passengers transported, 2 stops, no refueling, 331 kilometers. Scheduled arrival, scheduled departure, plus on schedule, no rest. Everything is good. Even the air conditioning is perfect, 21 degrees. Awesome. Here we go. Okay. Driving time 100, work time, no injuries except for that accident. I blame the AI on that, and no problem on the radar control. Driving behavior, driven on road most of the time. No misbehavior, speed limits followed except safety distance has been broken 8 times. Yikes. I'll take it nonetheless. Alright. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Quick drive. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Clumsy busing, guys. Catch you soon. Stay safe. Bye-bye.